So what you should expect in general from the course. So this is probably the only one, the course where I don't show any live demo for you. Starting from the next course, we will start setting the whole automation system I was explaining previously. So we will go step by step by the lab creation, by choosing the operational system for the lab. So we explain why you need to choose the operation system, how to install the system, what you need to do next. So how you install the application, which application, where you find for this application, and all this will be not only like a PowerPoint, there will be some PowerPoint, but it will be much more live demo. So I'll be creating the lab with you. So step by step, so that you understand how it is working. So it's like there is no like it's quite often you see in the presentation, just do this, start doing this, you understand that some steps are missing. No, we will go together step by step with you over this process. The next, which is also important part of the information, we'll speak about everything that is related to the data format. So what is YARN? So what is XML? Okay, so it's a bit of a mistake, I need to change. So it's not about what is YARN, what is JSON. So what is JSON? What is XML? What is UML? So how this format, how you could read this format, how to understand what is where. What is the advantage of using this or this format? Which in general application using which format? So how to read it, how to convert the data from one format to another, I mean manually using some tools. Then we speak about the YARN. What is YARN? Because you have seen many times netconf YARN, RESTconf YARN, JNMI YARN, whatever. What is YARN? It's completely separated, by the way, from the netconf as well. So just data model. So you will take a look on this data model, how it looks like, why it looks like in this way. So you will see the tools which exist right now to deal with YARN models, which would help you to read the data models that you will have. I will show you where you could take these YARN models from in the internet or from the devices, all the things we'll go through. And also we'll talk about the interaction with network elements. So what is SSH? What is netconf? What is RESTconf? So everything to basically what exists to touch your network element. Then we will speak about the programming languages, as it was in the introduction email too. We'll speak about the Bash, Ansible, Python. So we'll take a look what are the basics of the language, so how to work with it, how to work with the variables, how to work with the cycles, how to work with the conditions, how to work with everything. So whatever you might need to start working on the automation, so how to configure network element, how to retrieve data, everything will be also followed by the live demo. So you'll be looking so how to do the things. You'll probably follow a bit about this through my process of thinking, but just by providing you information how you could start using these things now. And we also touch containers and containers networking and all the kind of microservice architecture. It's not directly related to the networking, but it is, because container networking is just another type of networking. You need to understand how the communication with the application is done. You need to understand how you could interact with them, how to extract the data. And again, with using some of the open source tools, you will see how these things are working, how to deploy containers, how to execute them. So that's about the major content, what you should expect over the next 9 webinars. If you look about those together, right? So we start with the building the automation platforms, like this building. We build on top. So before we go into any particular pillar, so what is it? How you interact in general with the data? Because like any kind of programming, it is about putting the things, configuring the things, understanding the things. So just working with a certain text or numeric data, processing it properly, and put it into the proper pieces. The next step, once we understand this, I said all the Bash, Python, Ansible. It's independent things in the various in fair amount between each other, but it's everything. Like your knowledge will help you to build the ceiling of this wall, of the roof of this building. So you understand. So you have a certain tools Now you could start automating. You could deal with application. You could deal with REST API. You could do with network element. So that is the idea why we structure course in such a manner. So it will be like step by step to build the proper building. So not like starting immediately with a Bash or Python, because it would make no sense.